Hello and welcome to Legacy IAS Academy. So in this video we are continuing our discussion to cover up current affairs for the month of August for the subject of environment. Okay? So some of the important topics that we will be discussing here includes horseshoe crabs, includes discovery of a new butterfly dragonfly के intermediate का एक species है. ठीक है? These are known as owl flies. So we will be studying about these topics. ठीक है? So beginning with the first one, which is about horseshoe crabs. Why is it running into news? Because Zoological Survey of India (ZSI), along with Odisha's State Forest Department, of Odisha, these two together are putting up new efforts, pushing up, escalating efforts for the conservation of horseshoe crabs. ठीक है? Project to tag horseshoe crabs. So what is geotagging? Geotagging of horseshoe crab matlab there will be a tag which will be attached to horseshoe crabs, and wherever they will be going, we will be able to monitor their movement. अब इसका intention क्या होता है? What is the intention to tag or for that matter any animal? The primary intention is कि population pattern को study करना है कि whether the population is increasing, whether the population is decreasing, what is the migration route, if it is migrating, what is the migration route, where is it getting food, where it is not getting food. ये सब चीजें we can find out if we tag a particular animal. ठीक है? So we also identify the potential threats to their survival. What are the reasons because of which they are declining in population? All of this can also be determined by tagging of these animals. ठीक है? So ये horseshoe crabs के लिए अब किया गया है, but we do carry out forest conservation methods में tagging of animals for tigers, for lions. This is already being carried out. ठीक है? Within India. ठीक है? So talking about horseshoe crab, this is how a horseshoe crab looks like. But there are 4 varieties of horseshoe crabs, out of which 2 resides in India. There are two varieties of horseshoe crabs who reside in India. ठीक है? Talking about what is the habitat, horseshoe crabs do not live in fresh water. Very important information. They do not live in fresh water. They live in brackish or marine water. Brackish or marine water. So they will be found in sea or wherever the sea water has entered or mixing of sea and fresh water taking place, estuarine हो गया या estuaries हो गया या deltas हो गया, all these places में you will be finding horseshoe crabs. ठीक है? इंडिया में मेजरली along the coast, West Bengal, Odisha, and anywhere you start moving along this line, we have horseshoe crabs, presence of horseshoe crabs. ठीक है? This is known as one of the oldest living creatures. Horseshoe crab has been living for almost 250 million years. So these are considered to be the oldest living creatures. ठीक है? Now these oldest living creatures are also, because they are so old, they are also known as living fossils. ठीक है? Now 2 out of 4 global species, as we discussed, there are 4 global species, but 2 out of these 4 are found in India along the eastern coast. ठीक है? Talking about their IUCN status, the 2 species which are found in India, American horseshoe crabs, their IUCN status is vulnerable, and tri-spine horseshoe crabs, their status is endangered. ठीक है? Now there is one very important thing, one very important reason for the decline of horseshoe crab, that is their blood. ठीक है? Their blood is bluish in color. Their blood is bluish in color. ठीक है? और this blood is used to test bacterial infection, क्योंकि horseshoe crab के blood में there are some chemicals, some enzymes which are sensitive to presence of bacteria. So whenever they encounter bacteria, they will go and get clogged around that. ठीक है? They will get clinched to that bacteria. So horseshoe crab का जो blood होता है ना, that is used in testing devices, medical appliances, in testing vaccines. कहीं इसमें तो bacterial contamination नहीं है. तो basically to check for bacterial contamination, horseshoe crab blood is used. ठीक है? So this is traditionally used to treat scars. पहले भी use होता था. Traditionally it was used to treat scars, but nowadays it is used to identify to find out the bacterial contamination in medical devices as well as the vaccines. ठीक है? So that was with respect to horseshoe crabs. Now here we have a practice question. Which of the following statements about horseshoe crab is correct? Their blood is of blue color and used to test bacterial contamination in vaccine and medical devices. Just now we discussed that statement is true. And the second statement says, in India, they are majorly found in West Bengal and Odisha coast. This is also correct. Okay? So in this question, both the statements are correct. Moving on to the next topic, which is with respect to owl flies. Owl flies का एक rare species we have found in Kerala. ठीक है? Owl flies looks like something like this. ठीक है? And these are not exactly a dragonfly, but very similar. By looks, they are very similar to dragonflies. They are not in the category of dragonfly. ठीक है? But they emit certain chemicals, which is non-poisonous. To protect themselves from predation, they will emit certain chemicals. ठीक है? These are identified by the long antenna. You can see the two long antennas which are found here. These antennas are almost equivalent to their net body length. Okay? These are that long. The antennas, or that is why they look like a dragonfly, because the antennas are very long, almost equivalent to the length of their body. But biologically speaking, they are not from the family of dragonflies. Okay? Identified by the long antenna as well as protruded eyes. So they have protruded eyes, which is also the case with majority of the flies. Okay? So that was with respect to owl flies. Now we have the next topic, that is clean plant program. Now this one is very important for your prelims. Apart from horseshoe crabs, which may come for one liner, but clean plant program can come as a comprehensive question itself. Okay, one full-fledged question on clean plant program can come up. So what is clean plant program? The primary intention you should understand कि हमारे यहाँ horticulture के produce को बढ़ाने के लिए, to promote the horticulture produce, we have initiated clean plant program. So obviously clean plant program will be coming under the existing scheme of development of horticulture. So we already have existing scheme of Mission for Integrated Development of Horticulture, Mission for Integrated Development of Horticulture, and under this only we are initiating the clean plant program. Okay? So obviously whatever be the funds allocated for Mission for Integrated Development of Horticulture, some part of that fund will also be used under clean plant program. Apart from that, this will also be funded by ADB, Asian Development Bank. Okay? Clean plant program is designed by Ministry of Agriculture. So Ministry of Agriculture इसको design करेंगे कि इसको हम लोग कैसे implement करेंगे. But all in all, the primary intention we understood कि disease free and high quality planting material for horticulture crops we are trying to introduce, we are trying to promote कि जो वो horticulture crops, those horticulture crops and plants which are disease free, ठीक है, and can proliferate better, more product you can get, that is high quality planting material. ठीक है. अब तक क्या होता था कि किसी भी planting material को, we are not talking about the fruits, we are talking about the plants of those fruits. If we were importing them, so there used to be a restriction of 2 years. 2 years to check whether the plant is turning invasive or not, or there are some other characteristics that the plant has developed because of the change of geography. So 2 years का time लगता था to wait for that plant to be commercially utilized. But under clean plant program, we have brought it down to 6 months. ठीक है? So how are we going to implement the clean plant program? इसमें हम लोग clean plant centers बनाएंगे. ठीक है? And we will be carrying out infrastructural development. So what is the difference between a clean plant center and an infrastructural development? Clean plant center में we will be proliferating planting materials. यहाँ पे planting materials को promote करेंगे. ठीक है? और ये planting material के लिए जो research होगा, that will be done here. ठीक है. So ये planting material is it, so clean plant center में we will be proliferating, एक बड़े से area में we will be growing more and more planting material of fruits, vegetables and other horticultural crops. ठीक है. और इसको observe करने के लिए, to study this, that do you have some negative output, are you having a positive output, what are the changes in the plant because of the change in geography, वो सब study करने के लिए we will be developing infrastructure. ठीक है. Apart from this, under the clean plant program, we will also be developing a regulatory and certification framework. Certification framework ki this plant is disease free or this plant is a high quality planting material. Iski seeds ko aap use karoge to you will have more and more production of horticultural produce. That regulation और वो सारा certification जो होगा, that will be also introduced under clean plant program. ठीक है. क्लीन हॉर्टिकल्चर के बारे में देख लेते हैं, बिकॉज आई वी डिस्कस्ड कि क्लीन प्लांट प्रोग्राम का प्राइमरी फोकस हॉर्टिकल्चर के डेवलपमेंट के लिए, फ्रूट्स के डेवलपमेंट के लिए, वेजिटेबल्स के डेवलपमेंट के लिए. सो हॉर्टिकल्चर में इंडियाज पोजीशन इज सेकंड इन टर्म्स ऑफ प्रोड्यूसर ऑफ वेजिटेबल्स. ठीक है, China is the world's largest producer, but India is the world's second largest producer of fruits as well as vegetables. We'll see state-wise presence also, but we are currently importing plants. ठीक है, the current import of plants is a lengthy process and requires a 2-year quarantine period. We discussed about this कि 2 साल तक wait करना होता था. एक बार अगर आप import भी कर लो, so what is the changes in the plants that are taking place, इसको observe करना होता था. Is it turning invasive? क्या-क्या changes आ रहे हैं? But now from 2 years this has been brought down to 6 months so that ज्यादा से ज्यादा proliferation हो सके disease resistant crop को we will, और high quality planting material को we will be able to proliferate. ठीक है, so this will be coming under mission for integrated development of horticulture as we discussed earlier. ठीक है, clean plant program will be coming under mission for integrated development of horticulture. Now what is mission for integrated development of horticulture? This is being again implemented by Ministry of Agriculture. So clean plant program also Ministry of Agriculture and MIDH also Ministry of Agriculture only. ठीक है, ग्रीन रिवोल्यूशन का एक सब डिविजन है कृष्णोत्ती उन्नति योजना, कृषि उन्नति योजना. उस योजना के अंदर अंडर दैट स्कीम ऑफ सब स्कीम ऑफ ग्रीन रिवोल्यूशन वी आर ट्राइंग टू प्रमोट द प्रोडक्शन ऑफ horticulture produce. ठीक है, so this will be coming under, so if we see the category, clean plant program comes under Ministry of Integrated Development of Horticulture and this comes under Green Revolution's कृषि उन्नति योजना. ठीक है, इसका फंडिंग पैटर्न कैसा होगा कि ऑल प्लेन एरियाज में 60-40 के प्रोपोर्शन में होगा. So 60% of the funds coming from the central government and 40% of the funds coming from the state government. ये सारे प्लेन एरियाज में होगा, बट हिमालयन स्टेट्स में और हिमालयाज एंड नॉर्थ ईस्ट में द फंडिंग पैटर्न विल बी 90-10. 90-10 मतलब 90% ऑफ द फंड्स कमिंग फ्रॉम द सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट, 10% ऑफ द फंड्स कमिंग फ्रॉम द स्टेट गवर्नमेंट. ठीक है, नेशनल हॉर्टिकल्चर बोर्ड इसकी नोडल एजेंसी रहेगी. ठीक है, टॉकिंग अबाउट द प्रोडक्शन ऑफ हॉर्टिकल्चर विद इन इंडिया, we have Andhra Pradesh, the biggest producer of, the largest producer of horticulture produce in India. ठीक है, but all in all we have large part of the eastern India which is the very large producer of fruits as well as vegetables. ठीक है, now moving on to the practice question, which of the following statements with respect to horticulture produce in India is correct? Bangladesh, UAE and Nepal are the biggest buyers of Indian fruits and vegetables. So remember one thing, कि India is an exporter of fruits and vegetables because we are the second largest producer. We are also exporter and we are also importers. ठीक है, import we usually import exotic fruits. Exotic fruits में आ जाता है एवोकाडो और ब्लूबेरीज. ठीक है, ये दो मेजर हॉर्टिकल्चर प्रोड्यूस हैं दैट वी आर इंपोर्टिंग. ठीक है, so this is about India and the question says Bangladesh, UAE and Nepal are the biggest buyers of India's horticulture produce. The second statement says in India Andhra Pradesh is the biggest producer of fruits. The statement ends here. In India Andhra Pradesh is the largest producer of fruits. We have to identify which of the statement is correct and here both the statements are correct. ठीक है, in this question both the statements are correct. Now moving on to the next topic which is Ideas for Life portal. Now this is a very interesting project that Government of India has initiated. Why am I calling it very interesting is because this is a sub scheme within Mission Life and Mission Life is something very interesting project. Mission Life basically is a nudge behavior. Nudge behavior matlab the government is nudging you to change your behavioral pattern to turn pro planet. ठीक है, so environment friendly measures and environment friendly behaviors you should undertake. That is the intention of Mission Life. ठीक है, so Mission Life को implement करने के लिए, how do you implement Mission Life? इसके लिए some creative solutions are being called for by the public of India. ठीक है, so Government of India क्या कर रही है, that it is seeking from the public itself कि आप आइए and give me some ideas that how do I change the behavior of the people that they turn to be more environment friendly. ठीक है, दैट इज मिशन लाइफ। और इसके लिए जो आइडियाज रिकॉल कर रही है, गवर्नमेंट इज कॉलिंग फॉर आइडियाज, दैट उसके लिए दे हैव क्रिएटेड अ पोर्टल नोन एज आइडियाज फॉर लाइफ, ठीक है। So Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change initiated Ideas for Life at IIT Delhi. Now what is this portal about? This is to primarily gather ideas कि आप ideas लेकर आइए to promote environment friendly behavior. तो इसमें कौन कौन इन्वॉल्व हो सकते हैं? स्टूडेंट्स, फैकल्टी एंड रिसर्चर्स कैन कंट्रीब्यूट कि आप ये सोल्यूशन कर लो, सो वी विल बी एबल टू शिफ्ट टुवर्ड्स बेटर बिहेवियरल पैटर्न, ठीक है। So people के behavior को, government is basically demanding change in the community behavior to be pro-environment. So if we talk about the components of mission life, there are these components of mission life which says कि आपको किस किस डायरेक्शन में अपने बिहेवियर को चेंज करने की जरूरत है. What are the areas in which you need to change your behavior? That includes saving of water, ठीक है, saving of energy, not using single use plastic, so reduce the usage or stop the usage of single use plastic, ठीक है. Adopt sustainable food practices, adopt healthy lifestyle. So healthy lifestyle में government is basically asking you कि आप ज्यादा से ज्यादा walk करो, try to move away from the sedentary lifestyle, ठीक है. So healthy lifestyle practices, reducing the usage of waste as well as e-waste, ठीक है. reduce the waste, sorry, not usage, reduce waste as well as e-waste, ठीक है. So these are the components of mission life, ठीक है. Now moving to mission life, कि this, what is mission life itself? This was a global movement that was initiated by India backed movement था that we want more and more people to be mobilized, ठीक है, कि ज्यादा से ज्यादा लोग इस मिशन लाइफ में अपने आप को एनरोल कर सके. एंड इट प्रमोट्स एनवायरमेंटली कॉन्शियस लाइफस्टाइल, टर्निंग पीपल इनटू प्रो प्लैनेट पीपल, ठीक है. दिस वाज इंट्रोड्यूस्ड एट ग्लासगो 2021 में, ग्लासगो में इंट्रोड्यूस किया गया था एट 26th COP, ठीक है. So the question statement says, which of the following statement with respect to mission life is or are correct? Shall be incubated, piloted by Niti Aayog, whereas इसका implementation Ministry of Science and Technology करेगी. This will be implemented by Ministry of Science and Technology. Point number 2 says it primarily focuses on circular economy and generate environmentally conscious behavior. The second statement is correct, but the first statement is not correct. This will be implemented by Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change. ठीक है? So that was with respect to ideas for life and mission life. Now moving on to the next topic, which is about the Great Barrier Reef. ठीक है? So where is the Great Barrier Reef? We have heard so much about it. Australia's Great Barrier Reef is to the north eastern part of Australia. To the northeastern part of Australia, we have the Great Barrier Reef. And what is Great Barrier Reef? It's a large patch of corals. ठीक है? ये न्यूज में क्यों चल रहा था? Because ocean temperatures at Great Barrier Reef has been highest in past 400 years. पिछले 400 सालों में ये हाईएस्ट रहा है over the past decade. So if we go by last 10 years, it has remained consistently high as compared to 400 years back, whatever be the ocean temperature. This is the condition that Great Barrier Reef में we are experiencing. So obviously it will be impacting the coral, क्योंकि coral के लिए the bandwidth is very very narrow. They have a very narrow range of temperature, a very narrow range of salinity. So they have a very narrow range. ठीक है? So in such case, it becomes imperative for world to take efforts, to step up efforts for the conservation of corals. ठीक है? Why? Because corals are itself known as tropical rainforest, tropical rainforest of oceans. Tropical rainforest of oceans. Why do we call them as tropical rainforest? Because they exhibit extreme diversity in terms of aquatic species, planktons, phytoplankton, zooplankton, small fishes, big fishes, colorful seahorse. You will find n number of varieties wherever the corals are present. So they are known as the tropical rainforest of oceans. And obviously इनका बहुत advantage ये भी हो जाता है, corals are very much advantageous because they are helping in binding the sea soil. So coastal erosion नहीं होगा, there if you have cyclone related influences, impacts, so sediments ka whatever impact was taking place along the coastal communities, all of that impact can be brought down. ठीक है? So for all these reasons it was in news. Plus mass coral bleaching event took place between past 8 years approximately 2016 to 2024 may we have experienced mass coral bleaching events taking place. ठीक है? Now, research findings on the coral reef says that adherence to the Paris climate goal, whatever every country has promised when they met at Paris in 2015, whatever every country promised, even if we meet those goals, then also there will be 70 to 90% of the corals which will be under threat. ठीक है? इसका मतलब Paris climate goal is not sufficient. That we have seen in IPCC's report also, that Paris climate goal is not sufficient. So we need to step up efforts. Every country has increased their targets, environment targets. ठीक है? Plus corals adaptation to temperature is ongoing. So we have started seeing that because of the rising temperature, some of the corals have started learning to adapt themselves with the rising temperature. Despite of this fact, there is biodiversity loss. You imagine that they are trying to cope up with the temperature change, but still not able to cope up to the extent at which the temperature is changing. ठीक है? So there is biodiversity loss despite of this fact that corals are adapting to the rising temperatures. ठीक है? So this was about the Great Barrier Reef. Why was it running into news? But talking about some of the important coral reefs of the world. ठीक है? So the Great Barrier Reef is located in Coral Sea off the coast of Queensland in Australia. But there is one information that you should know कि Indonesia has the world's highest patch, world's highest area of coral reefs. World's highest area. If you talk about which country has largest area within its EEZ to hold the coral reefs, Indonesia will be the leading the list. ठीक है? But talking about, there is one more patch of corals worldwide. ठीक है? This is known as the Coral Triangle. Coral Triangle consists of areas including Malaysia, Singapore, Brunei, Indonesia, Papua New Guinea, Timor-Leste, Solomon Islands. These countries together form the Coral Triangle. Remember this, that Great Barrier Reef is not part of Coral Triangle. ठीक है? Great Barrier Reef is not part of the Coral Triangle, although close to the same location, but they are not part of the Coral Triangle. ठीक है? Coral Triangle owns 1.5% of the world's ocean area, but 30% of the coral reefs of the world. So एक बहुत ही छोटे एरिया में बहुत बड़ा patch of corals we have found. ठीक है? Along the Coral Triangle, this is the highest coral diversity ever present anywhere. If you see across the world, this much amount of coral diversity we have not found. ठीक है? 76% of the world's coral species are found in this area and close to 30% are endemic to this region. Endemic मतलब ये सिर्फ यहीं पे मिलेंगे. ठीक है? So that is the importance of Coral Triangle. Now coming to the practice question, which of the following statements with respect to coral is or are correct? Australia's Great Barrier Reef is part of the Coral Triangle of the world. This we understood that this statement is not correct. Great Barrier Reef is not part of the Coral Triangle. Some of the countries including Coral Triangle includes Malaysia, Indonesia, Brunei, Singapore, Papua New Guinea, Timor-Leste and Solomon Islands. ठीक है? Thailand has banned the use of sunscreen to protect its coral reef from harmful impact. This statement is absolutely correct. ठीक है? Sunscreen की वजह से we have started observing coral bleaching. Coral bleaching क्या होता है? Just a quick revision कि corals will have symbiotic relationship with zooxanthellae. ठीक है? They will have symbiotic relationship with zooxanthellae and this relationship breaks off. Symbiosis कहाँ से आता है? कि corals provide them with habitat and zooxanthellae in turn provides them with food. ठीक है? So if there is for any change, for example, lack of sunlight, changes in salinity, changes in temperature, so these are very sensitive creatures. In any case, because of the narrow bandwidth under which they are living, if there are any changes in this, then there will be a breakup in this relationship and that is what is known as coral bleaching. In general, remember this, that coral bleaching is a temporary phenomenon. But if the conditions persist for a long period of time, then the coral bleaching turns out to be permanent. और sunscreen के साथ what we have seen कि usage of sunscreen has promoted coral bleaching. ठीक है? So this has promoted coral bleaching. So Thailand has banned the usage of sunscreen. ठीक है? So the second statement is correct. First is not correct. ठीक है? So with that, we have concluded our August month's current affairs with respect to environment. If you have any doubt, please do let us know. Thank you so much and all the very best.